Oop, that was a bad one. Yeah, there we go. Select work inside Spud. In the end, the hope that somebody can live thanks to me is gone. That's a bit of a sad tune, isn't it? Alright, the Death Note freaked out. What a big surprise. We can't ignore you, but I don't know if you're in good health or not. So I will do inside work, so at least I won't be murdered to death. Yes, that's how people die, to get murdered to death. Parasite Tree is not doing anything, so that's good. So this section is taken care of. The upper section can't have anything going wrong with it. That seems we only have Scorch Girl here. Inside, go Noah. Is that really it? Yeah, looks like it. Up, Letizia. We'll key up these work orders as well. We know Tree is bound to freak out at some point, so we're not speeding up yet. There it goes. Okay, let's... Who's got the Death Orb? TSG. TSG can then do this. Power is going to be fine, so we can do some more work. Burp got out again. We'll do some inside one. It's probably not high, but I doubt it's going to be bad. It's good for training. Go Flux. Nah, that's Spud. So 5 is gonna be. Does this mean we don't have to do the Ordeal of Dawn? Noon? We have to reach 6. No. Wait, yeah? 5 can be Dawn. But after that we go to 6 and we don't actually have to do 6. So I think we're in the clear? Yeah, Freischutz. Burbsing burp stuff again. Go on, Flux. Can't be too quick about all of this because we do have another meltdown coming up. Everybody who has sent working is working. Looks like it, yeah. So we can fill these two once more. Then we'll have to do the prep for the meltdown. And 7's gonna freak out, and they're all gonna be down here, so get to prepare for that again. Still working. Yep. It's really not too bad if you can actually properly see stuff. Okay. Prep time. We got all the boxes we need, so everything we're doing now is just extra. It means we can work on training our crews. Queen of Hatred, you've been here for a while, haven't you? Johnny, move. Okay, so they're all in here. Alrighty then. The next one is 6, so we won't have to deal with noon. That's gonna be handy. I'm going to cancel this for Insight. Pretty sure by this point Styles is maxed out on that. Somebody here, Cliff of Counters at 2, so we don't have to worry about that. Actually, no one needs to go here. No one go. Repression, Rad's available, might as well. Which means we need somebody else on Scorch Girl, who's available. Nobody, that can't be right. There's our base go then. What's going on this side? Nothing. We just need somebody to quickly jump into Tharisius. And I think that's all of them. Cool. Tree's probably gonna grab someone soon. Slow it down. He's looking for someone. Yeah. Well, let's do more work on you. We still need stuff from you. Other than that, we'll just beef up our employees. Get all the training we can get. let's just let everything go by, see how far we are. I'm fairly certain we're good and that we don't need to do noon, but I want to close my eyes and enjoy a good sleep just once. I really want to read those more, but she's trying to grab someone even though we just finished work on it. No percent on wall of death because what's there at the end? Because my eye enjoyed the sleep just once. It's to no use to one to death. Yeah. Leave me alone, that's what you're best at. Because my eye enjoyed it once. So far Netzach isn't really throwing up much issues. She's looking good, so we'll have somebody go and... why not... yeah, Noah, go ahead. I don't think it all matters too much anymore. You can let green is the robots, I think. So we'll do the same thing as we did with the last one, 2 separate strike teams. And only the strong ones will go out. I don't think it's going to be necessary, but you know, better safe than sorry. Okay. Well, let's set up. We don't really have super weak ones now because their stats are fine. We just need to make sure that we pull them out before it drops. Okay. You guys here, you guys here. Where are my powerhouses? Stars over there. He'll lead team 1. Take our 30 with. That means I will lead here with. Where is he? Still up here? You know who I'm looking for. I just don't see where he is. Did you get grabbed by 3 or something? Ah, he's here as well. Then whoever's left can split themselves up. Low ranker, you can go with that team. Cerberus can go there. I think I might keep Noah and Rad here. Again, I'm pretty sure it's just gonna end, but my paranoia is getting the better of me now. Let's see if I'm right. And whether or not this is the end. If not, we're at least prepped. Yep, we're done. Stop breathing, but life calls something. Alright, cool. We can maybe keep this a one episode thing too. Yeah, Netzach wasn't too bad. Styles gained some extra prudence, which is good. 4-2 dipped back, but it's to be expected. Gained some extra stuff there. Gained some stuff there. No, I went to 4. Flux went to 4. TSG went to 5. Hoon got a little bit of extra HP. Alright, cool beans. I need to pick again. Okay. I already picked 2 though. Blood covered the floors, people running away. Ices are melting. We don't know if it's because spring is coming or the palace is crumbling. Life is only given to those who do not fear death. Uh-oh. Sick. Okay, again, problem with the recording. You know, I usually went with like something basic. Something that sounds safer, but F it, right? Blood! Well, aren't you looking fancy? If Carmen was here, she would laugh so hard to see the two of us talking. We never really talked to each other. From the beginning I came here because of Carmen, not you. I hope I can revive Carmen back to life. Couldn't save Carmen. Whoa. Well, at least he spaced out again. We knew it from the very start. It did not answer him. I did not answer him because I did not want to ruin his only hope. That was my selfishness, believing he would be happy in a dream, but he could not wake from while in a restless sleep. The reason I'm facing you is because I definitely failed on the experiment. You can't blame me for that. You were going in without any hope at all. Well, without any chance of success at all. I'll find another method next time. I'm kidding, don't tell this to Angela or the other Sephiras, that will only lead to trouble. I hear treatment is needed because the parts was full of Enkephalin. It'll probably be difficult, but painful as well. To be honest, I didn't want to wake up. It's been a while since I've had such a long sleep. But somewhere deep in my flickering consciousness, someone called out to me. A familiar voice said this. No, you can't. And here you must ask for permission for even death. I wonder if that was Angela. Or Abe. And then you saved me. You are welcome, Netzach. The whole place would be a lot less more relaxed if you weren't here. Sadly, I opened my eyes again. This place will never be safe. It's no use, even if everyone tries. Well, we have a conclusion. It's to live. You know, life's full of pain. But the voice that called to me wants us to find and hold on to a shred of possibility. No one else is there to do but to follow the voice's wish. From the get-go, I was disdainful. You know? For the first time, I think perhaps it is I that called you. Yeah. You came to ruin me, but also to save me. It's like break down and build up back from scratch. So maybe. Yo, clean that up, bro. Yeah. Also, why the hell were you complaining about a vending machine? You are a vending machine of green goop. I think we're in a similar situation. We are both caught up in the sins of our past. It is not I who has changed. You're the one who is finally seeing clearly. Cool. So we get a new apartment unlocked now? Ooh. Cutscene. Because we did all the upper Sephiras? Inside a fog, screams and the rage are so mixed up. One can't determine if the smoke is causing madness or if the noise produces the smoke. B. He's the one that sent me messages, isn't it? Are you researching machines now? That's great. Now I can really see what a jack of all trades can do. Frankly, I thought it was pretty great too. But looking at you makes me think I was being a bit full of myself. So he's working the Sephiroths then. Would it be alright if I helped you? I think I would make a suitable assistant. It's good that you're up again. It's my honor to be part of a project with a scholar I respect. Angela? Why is she here? Was she created before the Sephiroths? We never seen her. Actually, we did. We saw her true form once, and it basically looked the way you see it now, which means either she has like a better perception filter over herself, or she's not a Sephiroth. If your mind collapses with yearning when sunlight touches you, and seeing the outside plants inside unknown rage that destroys your rational thoughts, you have no choices but to stay underground. Let's start all over, the lobotomy which mourns her. And there's Tippereth, who is now going to start freaking out as well. Alright. I want to go home. You'll be able to go back home. Just think of this place as your new home. Can this place be home? Our home is different and there's no mom. Well, why don't you pretend Carmen is our new mom? What's up with Carmen? Is she dead? Is she alive? Did she die somewhere around the time of these events? No, they aren't the same at all. Let me go home. Enoch, why do you keep participating in strange experiments? We don't have to. Carmen also told me we could take it easy here. Why is a kid allowed to do experiments? Unless it's like one of those my first chemistry sets, which I actually did have one of those, and looking back at that, it was still pretty dangerous to have. Anyway, of course it would be fun to spend time with you here without any worries. Sometime match the future like that. I would be very happy. Well, then could we find the meaning of our lives? Children abandoned the outskirts are dying every day. We were just a few lucky ones who could continue on living. Living here in comfort is not the way I exist. It can't be. Your words are too hard for me. Why do you have so many thoughts in your mind? Too much thinking may affect you negatively. Yes, don't think. At least I think I was always sad. I never loved my own life for a second. How nice would it be to live in a happy world next time? Does it hurt? No, it doesn't hurt at all. Don't be sad. Something good will happen next time. You're awake. You're in lobotomy, and I'm the one who woke you. All of you are now Tippereth. Yes, all of you are Tippereth, and you are Tippereth. Everybody's Tippereth. You will support my amazing work from here. Work here from now on. Why do we have the same name? Good question. Because there's no point in distinguishing each one of you. Nice to meet you, Tippereth. They keep making mistakes. I'm here helping you. Soon you will be fine by yourself. It's so far that you have fallen behind the other Sephiroths. Might be better partners than we thought. Yeah, I think so too. Until one of you gets squished and, you know. Why do we exist here? What do you think about it? We're part of the central department. With a bunch of signed work here to do, so you should be focusing on the task at hand. We are radically different from normal machines. And I think about you and you think about me. If you worry, are in pain and existing, then there must be a reason. If Angela finds out you're wondering about that, she won't be happy about it. Angela, what will happen to Tippereth? Apart from the fact that his condition is normal, his excessive questions will affect the manager as well. Unacceptable. I have to reset you and bring you back to normal status. Squish! You'll be alright. You're just returning back to your first day. And Tippereth spent so much time with me. Really starting to act like a child now, Tippereth. Say your goodbyes, you two will meet again soon. Sorry, I couldn't do anything. Don't be sad, something good will happen next time. Oh, we're back in the past, present. Sometimes I spent time here. It allows me to think clearly. Tippereth always looked at the world with one step ahead of me. In his own world that I will never know. We were always together, but on second thought we were never truly together. You know that feeling of missing someone even though they are right next to you? Yep. Oh, what the I don't anything about what the reason for... What? I don't know anything about what the reason for existence that Tippereth was talking about. I just wanted to spend some quality time here together, that was all. This place won't allow us to have that small luxury. There are a number of Tippereth dead bodies here, can't you see? I'm standing here stepping on their remains, traveling over the memories and all the time I spent with Tippereth. I'm standing on top of it now, but I still don't get it. I still don't understand your world, Tippereth. I sing a song from my home and mourn for you even though it will never reach you, Tippereth. Care to join me? Hey, Tippereth. It's thinking of old memories. What memories? The good old days when we were together. We had lots of fun together. Come back to me as soon as you can, Tippereth. I'll be reading the rest of the reports. You can't bring the old Tippereth back by replacing the original machine and transmitting back its original memories. It wouldn't matter. Tippereth will continue to smile at you and will spend time with you just like before. Don't say any careless word. Tippereth is meaningless here. Man, Angela's a real B-word, isn't she? I don't really like you. Yeah, we established that. New magic always had an effect towards Tippereth. This would eventually lead to a breakdown. It'll be the same time after time. Time after time. Ooh, who sung that? Yeah. We'll discard Tippereth again and again, and he will be changed from what he used to be. I'm scared of seeing Tippereth burning out and being left empty from all those resets. For now, he looks normal and talks to me about old memories that was forcefully transmitted just like his old self. But it's getting worse and more unstable because you keep turning on the unstable machine. Is there a game called that? No, that's the Incredible Machine, which is like a Rube Goldberg creator thingy. You can make multiple copies of his bodies, but you can only be one soul. Only one, but his soul was... Could you do me a favor? You used to do me other favors. Would you do me this one favor, just like old times? Could you get rid of Tippereth? As I used to say, there was a reason for the two of us being here. She used to say we are two but one. But I can handle the central department all by myself. It was proven a long time ago. Let Tippereth rest in peace. If he was alone from the beginning, before it gets any worse. Because I wasn't given an option. Honestly, just that. Reality Angela didn't care about us at all. Whether there was one Tippereth or two, whether another one just became a moving piece of metal scrap, or if thousands of discarded Tippereth were melted from or storage, she wouldn't care. But you're different, at least you should be. There are many abandoned children in the outskirts. The children were the end results of many conflicts of the wings within the city. Excluding disease and hunger, scarce enemies of the children were the one called cleaners. Cleaners usually ate children, but sometimes accompanied them. Whatever situation, it was a bad place for children to be. One fix was exploring the outskirts and found the children. Guess why she bothered to report her findings to us? Because we knew that she spent days agonizing over whether to report us or not. Carmen asked for her to bring the children. Are you Carmen? Just like everybody else has different names? Were you like... No. You did things with Carmen, so you're not Carmen, never mind. Bring the children to the city from the outskirts requires a complicated procedure, but no one complained. The two children didn't look like siblings, but they depended on one another much more than real siblings. The girl was easily frightened and didn't open up very much to us. But the boy started to show interest in our experiment. I saw it in his eyes. He already experienced so much despair and misfortune, his eyes no longer looked of those of a child's. Allow me to participate in the experiment, he said. Carmen spent a lot of time thinking about his earnest request. Finally, we... Where did we want to go while holding a child's hand? You should have been the one to die. Yeah. I think you should have died. Lisa's hateful mumbling was possibly not sincere, but I knew. Carmen's answer was sincere. And that day, Carmen quietly expanded the wound. But I do have to open up the welfare team now. So, more story, I think. I'm in charge of the welfare team, and you want to expand the welfare team. Or you want to... Yeah, sure. So, now we have a drug addict, and you're going to be a caffeine addict. Is that it? Alright, cool. So you're going to talk to me, aren't you? Just more talking and yammering and clamoring. Thought I would be able to turn this into one episode. Nope. Again, half an hour of story to punch through. Netzach complete. The generator will heal employees, including those in hallways. Ooh, cool. Other department will be influenced by clip-off meltdown. That's the kicker here. Imprints, memory repository. So that's our checkpoint getting saved. Condition failure. Acquisitive boss fight. I think we can't do this because we're on this day. I would call something like, yeah, you can't do course suppression with on the day where you get the imprint thing done. I guess we can look at our anomaly then. Go in there then. Because we really don't need to worry about anything here. Let's get a new employee. Hired. I think it's time for Schnitz to be reborn. That I can get 2 more people. And we can do tons of oppression work already anyway. With fry shoots, butterfly. Yeah, let's get 2 people. And we're already not using too many employees, so this is probably fine. You're gonna look like, yep, here we go again. Forgot what hair I gave you. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Assignment needed because there's nobody here, right? Course suppress condition. After then, day 36. Cannot try the course suppress on memory imprint Daze. So we need to wait 5 more days for that. On the bright side, we really don't need this many people here anymore because nothing here gets hit by the clip-off meltdown anymore. So we should send some people down to go work. Yeah, whatever. We can send them down as needed. Apparently, they do get stronger the longer they stay in their own department. So, anyway, ego list. We need to get people in their suits again. Somebody was not wearing a suit. I believe that was Spud. Well, he was wearing a suit, but he was wearing a crappy suit. This isn't great, but it's the best we've got, I think. Spud. We're also going to put Schnitz in those. Schnitz needs a weapon and Rad needs a weapon. Take the chicken and Schnitz can take this one until we get better. Probably going to be the crossbows we will be getting from the tree. Alright, that should be everybody done. Let's go check out our new dude. Isn't that like the guy from Reddit? I thought there was gonna be like buckets of blood and stuff. This is what happened to the other one we picked. Well, it's a nice blue area. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys for watching. Episode 0 on the next episode. Bye everyone.